saying, okay, I've heard all these things. I'm convicted. What can I do? And, I don't want to make this taxing as to do, okay, get out. Now we're going to add more to your to-do list because that's the last thing we need.
Right.
But what can we take away and start moving towards these more healthier boundaries versus where we're at right now, instead of, being guilty about it and saying, oh man, I wish my boundaries were better, or I just need to go buy the Henry Cloud book.
Right. Or sometimes you just say to yourself, like, you're so convicted, maybe there's a heavy conviction, then you think, well, tomorrow's a new day, I'm gonna do everything all at once.
Everything.
Well,
Yes.
But that's not breaking old habits anyways, because then you're still trying to be that superwoman who it's not realistic. So grace, of course, grace upon grace. Exactly. So praying over the specific conviction that you felt is, start there.
It's good.
But practically, I think I'm always that person who I do like to plan. I still do like a list.
I do
so
too. Yes.
Practically, I think where I started or we started was making a list of everything we felt like we had to do.
Oh, that's good.
And then the question that I've learned to ask myself over the years, which was surely taught at a service, I believe at One Life, was look through this with gospel lenses. Like, is this activity serving the kingdom?
Yes. Uh-huh.
And so that's great if you're building a leader by using an organized sport. But if that's draining everything else in your family because you're so involved, because you have practices 3 times a night, or you can't sit at the table together, everybody's too discombobulated because of that one thing, even though it's a good thing, that's not serving the kingdom.
Right.
So we kind of prioritized what does that look like? What kind of character were we trying to model in our kids that we were able to, cleanse some relationships, cleanse some activities, honestly, maybe even as simple as books or school curriculum. Or what about technology use?
Yes. No, that's huge.
So that's probably an easy takeaway for all of us, is to just be a little bit more
conscientious.
Yes. Of what you're allowing in. Get rid of what maybe like that. Does that sound too taxing? Yes. Even though you were saying to let's make it simple. Let's not take it all. No. Like, just start with a list. That's the practical. Make the list.
I think the evaluation part is so important, because we don't sit and evaluate what is all that we're doing, and is it leading to a goal that we really want?
Right.
And because we just think, we add in things, we kind of think, oh yes, this will be good, but is it good in the overall picture?
Yeah.
And does everything work together, or are we spending way too much time pursuing this goal in the direction that this is taking us versus the overall goal that we want to see, like when our kids launch,
right?
Are we striving for those goals, or are we striving to just make it through this week?
That's when it starts to feel like the rat race, even as a homeschool parent, because there's so many good things.
Yes.
But that's still probably too much. You can overwhelm your schedule a little bit too easily. So some people are completely unaware of how much they're doing. So maybe just the list in and of itself will make it visual. And then you think, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No wonder I'm so tired.
I'm so stressed.
Yeah. Wow. I didn't know this list was getting so big.
Right. Yeah.